controlling energy is very important. Because when you are the one controlling the energy, now you are in control. If you can't control energy, the rampant energy controls you. Because you are not in control. So it's very important that we control energy so that it doesn't control us. You see, many people are mad. Mad people. You see, many people are confused.
Mad as in angry or mad?
No, madness. Psychological problems. Why they have psychological problems is because they can't control energy. Their mind is overwhelmed with energy that they can't control. If they learn how to control energy, they will not be mad. I hear some people, even spiritual people who are beginning to grow into spirituality, they start having headaches. And they say they're having headaches because the pineal gland is expanding, it's opening up. Right? It's because they can't control the energy that is there. Once you begin to learn how to master and control the energy, your mind is not scattered anymore. You're converting the X into energy. The X is energy. It's not X. An ache is a sign. A pain is a sign that something needs to be fixed. And when you stretch constantly and control energy, you don't have aches. You don't have pain. When you practice Ashingne on a constant basis, you will defeat pain, because that's one of the processes of conquering illness. You remember a couple of years ago when I instructed you to do some exercises, and that you are hip hop, and I told you you're gonna feel aches, but that's the only way you're gonna make it pop. When it popped, you told me you felt some aches for a couple of days, and after the aches went away. If you had stayed on a constant practice, when you control energy, you control your environment. You control the things that happen around you. Because take for example, you have 100 dogs running here, right? And they can't give you room to pass and go up there. They keep running around, backing. You will never go over there until you control those dogs. Isn't it? It's the same with energy. Most of us suffer because we can't control energy. We go to doctors because we can't control the energies around us that keep us healed. You see me, you hardly see me sick, right? Because I control energy. Not because I'm different from other people. It's just because I control certain energies. And especially the energy that surrounds my environment. And everyone who stretches, because when you stretch, every time you stretch, you are controlling space. You see that? You see how much space I'm controlling? This is how far you can come the tip of my finger. You expand your space when you stretch. And when you stretch, you are controlling this energy that surrounds this space. And once you expand this every day, when you become used to this space, the tips of your finger will begin to expand more and more and controlling more space. Okay. In this life where we live, the greatest secret of all leaders is how much space they control around them. The greatest gurus, the Buddhas, the saints, all of them, the secret they have is the space they control around them. How much space can you control? If you cannot enlarge a coast, this space is not a space out there. How much space your energy is vibrating? If you can't control that, you cannot be a great person. That's why when you begin to rise as a spirit being, people begin to respect you because you are controlling a certain territory around you on a constant basis. There is an energy that is emanating from you that you are sending out there and constantly controlling that space. And that's what Ashingne is, to stretch out. And if you finally create a territory, a border, an invisible border around the space you are controlling, once you draw a border line around it, the rest of the world you are conquering it. Because the world will begin to feel it. They will feel the weight. They will feel the energy that you are controlling wherever you are. And it will just keep expanding to other people, other elements of life, other entities and everything. The more you keep feeding it, you keep practicing Ashingne to control more and make the energy that's how it keeps going. As years go by, that's how you begin to, it penetrates, it fits into the fabric of life. That's why it's very important. And it's not something you're gonna go read in a book, sit and read in a book, it comes to you. It's something you have to live with. You want to control, you want to expand your space, then you have to practice Ashingne. It means you have to stretch out. It means you have to master how to stretch. So it's not religion. Having fun? It's good. Yeah, it is. You understand? That's the secret. So it's not like you're gonna go sit in it's not a feel-good thing. You will feel good because you will be liberated. But it's about control. It's about total control of yourself and your energy and what you are here for. That's what you are here to develop. Because when you control that, when you expand your coast, everything else starts feeling it. And they start respecting it. It's slowly, but it's going to happen. And you start understanding what it means to be here. What you are doing here. Yeah. Because you start feeling how when you reach a certain level, you feel how when you are stretching, you can feel the vibration happening. You can feel the flow. So you will not be doing guesswork again that this, oh, I was praying. No, it's not guesswork because you will feel it on a constant basis. You understand it? Okay. That is just an introductory of what Ashingne is and what Ashingne can do, and what, if you have chosen to follow this course, that is what you are looking for. Why do you have to expand your course? What does it have to do with God? That's what God is. You are getting in contact with God. Because if everything is energy, then what else is God? Right? Because energy is in everything. That tree you see has energy. This water has energy. This food has energy. This has energy. This has energy. Before it manifests, it has energy in it. Even if it's a man who made it, he used natural material that the universal creator created to make it. So it has energy. Whether it's tangible, animate, inanimate, it has energy. So if it has energy, then that's what God is. There is nothing else on this universe, on existence, which will exist without energy. Show me one. Then if it's energy, then you have to learn how to control it. Means you are learning how to control God. Isn't it? But at the same time, you are learning how to be in control so that you be in the presence of God. Because if you are not in control, you cannot be in the presence of God. In control of what? Energy. That's why when you stretch, that's why when you start stretching, amazing things happen. That's why when you start stretching, it's difficult for people to beat your wisdom. It doesn't matter how stupid you were from the day you were born, or they call you a fool, or you didn't go to school. It doesn't matter what. Once you start stretching, stretching is the only thing I've seen that will revive your intelligence. That is, no matter how stupid you were. Once, because when you begin to stretch your feet, your arms, your body, everything else starts stretching. And when everything starts stretching, you start practicing how to stretch your mind. Because when you need consciousness, you need to think of stretching to stretch, right? Right? Now, when your mind tells you stretch your arms, you stretch your arms. When your mind says raise them up, you raise it up. Send them this way, you send them. See your feet, right? And back, right? It's your mind telling you what to do. Now you are helping the mind to build itself, to practice, telling you more and more. And we know the mind is infinite. And the more you impress on the mind, the more it becomes more creative. So what does stretching do? As you begin to stretch, you are beginning to evolve, both inward and outward, physically and spiritual, because you are now working on both.
Ashingne. Happiness is not purchasable with money. I know that we ought to be happier than the happiest person on earth today. We ought to be healthier than the healthiest person on earth today. And yet, we ought to be smarter than the smartest person on earth today. The gift of happiness is not purchasable with money. The path is through meditation, in which you can achieve freedom and get release from the burden of material pursuit. Practical self-healing from sickness, poverty, negative vibration and suffering. My mission in this life is to confront evil. My job is to point a pervading light. We believe in one misconception and another. Ashingne. The needs and wants of man are steadily increasing by day. The scourge of daily unrest, the more he has, the more he wants. We are not born into this world to accumulate material wealth. What a waste of precious time and effort. There are better ways to do this, brethren. Practical self-healing from sickness, poverty, negative vibration and suffering is the purpose of this call. Learn how to unlock negative childhood beliefs and curses holding you back from finding joy while living your dreams and visions. Enter into your own consciousness.
Meditation saved my life. Ashingne, breaking the horse, gave me strength and made my bone strong. Ashingne is one of the most effective ways to keep your heart strong. Find peace, love, joy, happiness, abundant life, stability, and everything you ever desire in life. My soul and I has prepared a special package for you.